What is good everyone, 𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙁 here, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm doing the classic, inevitable photographer, what is in my camera bag video. I was kind of putting off this video as it is a little bit generic, but I thought I would still make it anyway. I really don't want to talk about each piece of gear for too long, as I feel like it'll be pretty self-explanatory as to what each piece of gear is used for. You've probably already seen a bunch of different camera bag videos or reviews on the gear that I use, so that's why I don't really want to sort of give you my full thoughts. I'll just give a brief rundown as to what each piece of gear is used for. So yeah, I'll show you guys my camera bag and let's get started. All the stuff that I talk about will be linked in the description, so you can go and check that out. None of the links are affiliate links, by the way. I'm not that OP, so you can check them out if you want. Also leave a link to my kit page down below if you want a little bit more clarification on the gear. Okay, so starting off with my actual camera bag. This is a Brevity original. Had this bag for almost a year now, and it's probably the perfect camera bag any photographer needs. Has a pretty equal amount of space for camera stuff and just other random stuff like a coat or some food. Pretty much perfect. It has plenty of space, and yeah, I use it for all my shoots. I'll also just talk about the actual camera setup that I have. So I have the Canon EOS R behind the camera with a 24 to 105mm lens. I only have one lens for my EOS R at the moment. I switched over to the EOS R about a year ago, and it was pretty unexpected, and since then I wasn't really prepared for Canon glass to be so expensive. I've also got a Rode VideoMic Pro in the camera as well, which is what I use to record all my audio. So we'll look inside the camera bag now. On my camera I also have this Peak Design leash strap. Love this camera strap, it just clips on and off really easily. I got it because when I used it, my old camera strap was simply just the one that ties on, and when switching to my gimbal on my old G7 it was really annoying to take that on and off. First piece of kit is this 𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙁 AK2000. This is my 3-axis gimbal. I used this a lot primarily last year. I haven't really used this much in 2020, mainly because I haven't been shooting as much, but also because the EOS R just has a lot better and easier to use image stabilization, which my old Lumix G7 didn't have. This is a good gimbal, I do recommend it, but at the same time there are probably better gimbals that you can get for the price. I've done a proper review on it, you can go and check that out. I'll leave it up in the cards, and yeah. So the next item is this Vanguard VO2 collection tripod. I had this tripod for almost a year, so I haven't really used it. I used it at the start of the year in summer when I made my summer city make video. I used it for time lapses then. This is a very good tripod. It can pretty much go in any angle you want. You can flip it upside down, you can do all that sort of stuff, lay it flat. However, the two reasons I haven't really used it this much is A, I haven't been shooting, and B, the actual tripod head that goes on here was very small and I lost it very quickly. How's this for a stitch up? It's $60 to replace a 2cm by 2cm piece of metal with a tripod screw in the middle. Nothing special about it, $60. But yeah, once I get that piece back, I'll probably be using this a lot more. Hopefully I can use it next year to make some content. Next thing that's in my camera bag is I always keep some cleaning supplies. Got a lens blower here, I've got a couple of cleaning rags as well. Just use them to blow dust off my lens and do all that sort of stuff. I've also got this plastic bag which is full of SD cards and some other cables that go with my gimbal or my camera. This is a little just sort of organisation tool. I'm never going to run out of cards, this always stays in my bag, so always good to have on location if you forget an SD card. So the next item and the newest inclusion to the camera bag is my DJI Mavic Mini. So I got this in August, I made a video about it in August. By the time you're seeing this video, I don't think I would have flown. I actually have made a video using the drone. I put it out a couple of weeks ago. This video that you're seeing now was actually filmed only a few days before I made that video. That'll be in the cards and in the description, you should definitely check that out. Yeah, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I probably would have made a video if I have. That's pretty much it for the actual camera gear, but I have a few other things in my camera bag that are pretty important to take with me on shoots. First thing is a power bank and power cord. You'll need that for the power bank. This is good if you always run out of charge on your phone. I can actually charge the DJI Mavic Mini with this as well, so that's pretty handy. A lot of shoots I also bring a torch. Now this is a pretty obscure thing to bring on shoots, I know what you're saying, but sometimes I actually use this to do some like light painting, or can be useful if you find like a tunnel or a little like, I don't know, something. But yeah, this is pretty good. Also got some little hand sanitizer because, you know, coronavirus, you should always have this. And other than that, it's just, you know, your classic phone, wallet, keys, that sort of stuff. it just goes in the camera bag. Another item that I don't have in my camera bag now, but I usually have in there is 2 or 3 plastic bags. These are for putting your camera in case it starts raining. You should always have these with you because you never know when your camera's going to start getting wet or if it's going to start raining, although you do know because there's weather. But anyways guys, that is it for this video. That's all I have to say. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below and subscribe. I'm doing weekly videos in 2020. See you guys in next week's video. Until then, peace out.